Today I'm going to be bringing you part 2 of how to make money from nothing. It's going to be a follow-up on the Redbubble episode. If you're new to the channel, make sure to watch the first episode before you watch this one. Etsy is the main topic of this video. With that said, let's get straight into it. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. For anyone that's new around here, I make print-on-demand content to both motivate and to also give you guys tips and tricks on how to improve your print-on-demand shops. The first episode I made of starting from nothing got over 300 likes. At the time of recording this video, it's got 322 likes, and this is why I've decided to make a part 2 for you guys. You showed enough interest the first time round, so today I'm going to be talking more about Etsy and how you can actually use the knowledge you learned through Redbubble to apply that to Etsy to make even more money. It's an exciting one today. Hopefully I can take away people's fears of using Etsy, because it's a lot easier to use than most people think, and the benefits that can come from it are insane. Okay, before we do get into the video, if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you will always be notified when I post a new video. I also have a free print-on-demand starter guide that's linked down in the description. Check that out if you're interested in seeing how I got my first few sales online. However, if you're someone who's looking to make print-on-demand more of a full-time thing, I also have a step-by-step paid course that's linked down in the description. Check that out if that's something you think you might be interested in. And finally, if you get any sort of value from this video, a like rating is always appreciated. Right guys, so in part 1 I spoke about how you guys can start up on Redbubble from zero to actually start earning some money over time. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking about what you can then do with that money you earn on Redbubble in terms of investing some of that into Etsy to allow you to make even more. It might sound confusing at the moment, but as the video goes on, it will all start to make sense. In terms of online e-commerce marketplaces, so that's things like Amazon, Etsy is actually number 4 on that list. And to explain to you guys how big that is, Redbubble, for example, isn't even in the top 100. With that said, if you're interested in the differences between Etsy and Redbubble, I actually made a comparison video where I spoke about the advantages and the disadvantages of both. So check that out. It'll be linked down in the description. There's a lot of useful information in that video. And a good example of that is this. As you can see on the screenshot, on the retail price, it says £14.96. So that's how much the customer bought that t-shirt for. On Printful, I've set the retail price as £15, which is pretty much the same, just so I can show you the profit that you would be able to get from selling a Printful shirt with your design on. And as you can see in the last section here, you'd be able to get yourself £8.50 in comparison to the £2.14 that I got for that shirt on Redbubble. And as you can see there, I spoke about the differences in regards of the profit margins you can get between Redbubble and Etsy. Etsy offers you nearly double the amount of profit, and trust me guys, this is something you do not want to be missing out on. Now when it comes to Etsy, the trick is that you want to be posting products on there that you know already sell. Now when I say that, once again, we're now linking back to part 1. You want to have made sure that you've created a Redbubble account in the past. That account hopefully has started to get sales, and from the things that you see that you're selling on your Redbubble account, you want to then implement those designs onto Etsy. Because trust me guys, if you have something selling on Redbubble, Etsy is a much bigger marketplace. So if you manage to find a small niche on Redbubble, there's a high chance it might also be a small niche on Etsy. So if you're getting sales on Redbubble, expect sales on Etsy as well. Now before I actually get on to talking about the posting of things on Etsy, one thing a lot of people are scared about when it comes to Etsy is the fees. So that could be the listing fees. Last time I checked, the listing fees for me were roughly around 20p. And if you're interested in knowing what the listing fees might be in your country, you can always convert on Google, or if you go on my Redbubble versus Etsy comparison video, I go more in depth about the listing fees and other fees in that video. But nevertheless, people are scared of fees. But in the long run, if you know that you have ideas that are selling on Redbubble, for example, at the end of the day, the fees are not going to matter, because you're going to make your money back and a lot more on top of that. Now, for anyone interested in getting onto Etsy, I would say you want to start off with roughly £20. Once again, you can convert that to your currency, or roughly $25 to $30, and this will allow you to roughly list 100 products, and those products will actually be up on the marketplace for 4 months before they renew, which just means Etsy will be taking another 20p or 20 cents fee to allow you to list those designs for another 4 months. But it's not anything you really have to worry about, because if you have designs that are selling on Redbubble, within 4 months you should be able to see some sort of sales through Etsy. Like I showed you before in the snippet from my Redbubble versus Etsy videos, the profit margins you can make through Etsy are higher than Redbubble. And if you implement things through Etsy that I spoke about on Redbubble, for example sticker packs, you could potentially end up making a lot of money for yourself. Now, another thing that scares people when it comes to Etsy is actually listing items. A lot of people don't know how to do it. They feel it's hard, as with Etsy you need to get your own images. But hopefully in this video I can explain to you guys how it's not hard, how it's easy to do, and how there's tools out there that can make it even easier. Now, if you're selling, let's say, things like shirts, for example, and you have a shirt that's doing well on Redbubble and you want to put it on Etsy and you want to create a highly professional looking image, you can use sites like placeit.com, which allow you to actually put your design on a shirt worn by a model, and you can actually download those images and use them for commercial use without a problem. Another site that's just started doing that as well is Vexels, and all these sites do is they allow you to actually get images you can post through Etsy. With those sites you do have to pay a subscription, but if you're someone, once again, who has next to no money and you're looking to do everything on the lowest budget you possibly can, you can try using Printful. And Printful actually have an Etsy integration that allows you to put a design up through Printful, and Printful will actually post the product images on your Etsy, and that way you're not having to go and use other sites to actually create your designs. The Etsy model is a very, very good one to use, especially if you're using sites like Printful, like I've mentioned. It makes it very similar to using sites like Redbubble. The only difference with Printful is the fact that if someone buys a product from your Etsy account, you'd actually have to pay Printful for that product, and then through Etsy, whatever it is you paid for that product, you get that and the profit on top in terms of whatever you charge. I know making money online isn't the easiest of things, but through this series I'm going to continue to try show you guys ways you can keep upping the levels of what you are doing to hopefully keep increasing your income streams so you can make more money online. And if you have any questions at all in regards to this video, make sure to drop them down in the comment section. This is a video I feel like I might need to do a follow-up to, because I feel like you guys might have a lot of questions. If so, drop them down below. Once again, if you're looking for more information in regards of both the benefits and disadvantages of using Etsy versus Redbubble, I made a completely full video on that. That'll be linked down in the description. And for anyone that's made it to this point of the video, down in the comment section below, comment from nothing to success. Because anyone who's struggling or anyone who hasn't had any success as of yet, it will come. You just need to stay patient. Nevertheless, always remember that everything is rigged in your favor and manifest success.